In this video, I'm going to be giving you my top tips for merging images using Photoshop's Generative AI. I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this. So let's get started. So these are the two images I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to be merging these two seamlessly. And I'm going to give you some top tips on how you can do this for any image. Using the marquee tool, I'm going to copy and paste this castle into my other image. One trick I like to use when working with generative AI in Photoshop is I'm going to match up the horizon lines. So I'm going to line up the image with a castle. It looks like it's sitting right on top of the horizon line in the seascape image. So I'm going to use the lasso tool and I'm going to select the part of the image that I want to keep. Then we can select the inverse and delete the rest. That looks about right. Next is my second trick, and I really love using this when merging two images together. So we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, and look for Match Color. In this case, I'm making sure the castle image layer is selected. We're going to select in the source, we're going to select the file that we're working on. Underneath is the layer option, and here we're going to choose the layer that we want to match the color to. In this case, I'm choosing layer 1, as this is my background image, which is the image with the ship on the ocean. Then I'm going to slightly adjust the luminance and the fade until I think the image looks about right. I like this because you can really customize how much the images match in terms of color. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to use the marquee tool to select around the palace image again. And then I'm also going to select the background image as well. These are the parts of the two images that we're going to keep, and the rest we're going to regenerate. Don't forget to select the inverse. Now quickly here you can see that the generative fill bar isn't there, so if that happens to you, you can really quickly look it up and you should be able to find it. So I'm going to do this now just to show you. One way to do this is to go to Discover and just search up generative fill if it's not already under the Smart Tools. So there we have the generative fill box, and now we can click Generate. Okay, so here we can see that the images don't really look that different. And this is a mistake that I see happen a lot of times. So what you need to make sure is you need to select both layers, which you want the generation to be made for. If you don't do this, this will happen. So let's redo this. I'm going to select both layers and I'm going to click Generate again. Quite excited for this one. Okay. So that's a lot better. Let's look at the 3 generations that it's created. So my favorite is the second one. So I'm going to use that one and I'm going to regenerate some sections. Again, using the lasso tool, I'm going to select around both layers and I'm going to regenerate this. Again, make sure all the layers that you want to be regenerated are selected. Click Generative Fill and click Generate. Okay, let us see how this goes. I'm hoping it's going to be even better this time. I don't know about you guys, but I've always been fascinated by bokeh effects, and I basically love any photos with bokeh in them. Okay. So it's made another 3 generations. The first one's not really that good. Second one's a bit better. And the third one is the best. Third time lucky. So this is great. It's merged the two images really nicely. Better than I probably would have imagined. And as you can see, that horizon line is quite good. But I'm going to use the marquee tool one more time. And I'm going to select the parts of the image which I want to be improved again. Hit Generate. And there we go. I love the reflection. I love the bokeh effect and how it fades into the starry sky in the second image. Again, you can keep generating, and if you really want to perfect the image, you can go in and regenerate those small imperfections. Sometimes I regenerate more than 10 times to make sure that the image is perfect. I'm loving this result. Let's look at the before and after. So that's the before, and that's the after. Those are some of my top tricks for generative fill when you're merging images together. Let me know if you found them helpful, and if you guys are interested in Photoshop Generative AI and you want to hear more about tricks like this, then please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!